I want to talk about failure. Yesterday, I started filming a video. I was in Red Hill, busking, as per usual. And I'd taken the camera with me with a subject matter in mind. I filmed an intro, all of the B-roll, you know, getting myself set up. I even filmed all of the songs and even captured some really cool street music moments where strangers came over to talk. It was a good day. But whilst I was playing, doing my thing, I started to feel like I didn't believe in what I was trying to convey in the video anymore. I was listening to myself speak, and as I was saying the words, something didn't feel right. Have you ever had that? Now, I'm no stranger to this feeling, and 95% of the time I usually just push through. Self-doubt is part of the journey when you're making anything. It's a great idea, it's not such a great idea, actually this is okay. That tends to be how creative work goes. For me, I find the best way to overcome it is just to keep pushing through. Keep showing up. But yesterday there was a combination of things that I decided to take as a sign and not continue filming. Not continue with the video. I just got on with a normal day's busking, and yeah, it was actually a really good day. It was £82 something, 3.5 hours.
Lift your feet up, tell me how you feel. Nothing beneath them, and tell me that it's real. There'll never be a moment that feels just right. There's no time like the present, so hold on tight and we'll fly.
Smiles, donations, great chats, the usual magic. The usual street music magic. But I got home and I had this niggling feeling. Something I couldn't quite shake. You see, I do not like not finishing something I have started. I hate it.
Follow your heart, it's only then you'll know where to find it, it's there you'll start to grow. Even if we end up with nothing at all, what we had inside is all we needed all along. And we'll fly, yeah we'll fly. When it's you and me against the wind, baby, it's alright, we can fly. Yeah we'll fly. When we lose the ground beneath us, baby, it's alright.
There's that scene in the movie Gary Ross. The scene where he says ABC. Always be closing.
A, B, C. A, always, B, C, closing. Always be closing. Always be closing.
I've not actually seen the movie myself, but Casey Neistat spoke about it in his daily vlog, and it's always stuck with me ever since I heard it. ABC. Always be closing.
Even if we end up with nothing at all, what we had inside is all we needed all along. And we'll fly.
To me, failure isn't when something doesn't go well. You know, uploading a YouTube video and it gets no view. Writing and recording a song that nobody ever listens to. Drawing a picture that looks nothing like the landscape you're trying to capture. Writing a novel and then when people read it, they say it sucks. None of those scenarios are a failure. No, failure to me is when you start something and you give up on it.
Fly.
Never to come back. never to build on. No, failure is the YouTube video that you filmed but you haven't edited. It's the song that you've half finished with those half-hearted lyrics scribbled in a notebook, never to be played. It's the empty canvas you bought from the art store years ago that sits under your bed gathering dust. It's the half-finished writing that sits in a drawer. And by no means, I'm not saying that scrapping an idea and starting from fresh is a failure. But there it is, there's your answer. The fact that you start again, building on what you learned from the first attempt. The fact that you get back on the path and you make your way towards closing. And as long as you do eventually close on attempt 2, 3, or 4, attempt 10, it's no longer a failure. Always be closing, remember.
What if I run away to Mars? Would you find me instead?
The video I planned to make yesterday, the subject I was going to talk about was creative expression. And it was actually inspired by a comment I received a few weeks ago. Not a negative comment by any means. I think this person was trying to give me some constructive feedback, but it said something along the lines that I take 5 minutes to get to the point, implying that I was losing their attention, you know? They'd clicked on a video that promised a delivery of something and it took longer than they would have liked to get to that point.
Wonder how long till I'm discovered it's quiet love for
And during the video I was planning on filming, I was going to point out that that's by design. You see, I don't make videos to reward an algorithm. That's not my style. These videos mean so much more to me than eyeballs.
If I run out of oxygen and I run away to Mars.
These videos are about creative expression, but they're also about documenting a journey. A musician's journey, and hopefully in a way that inspires others to undertake their own journey, or help them along the path of their own journey. Taking 5 minutes to get to a point, taking 10 minutes to get to a point, taking 15. Losing people's attention, whose heart isn't even in the video anyway, is only a problem if your only goal is to get views. And as Austin Kleon points out in his book Show Your Work, you want hearts, not eyeballs. And you also want the freedom to express yourself creatively as you please. We don't want a world, a creative world at least, dictated by algorithms, dude. The only way to fight that is through non-conformity. Does that mean that you have to make videos that are completely anti-algorithm all the time? No, it doesn't. But you've got to make things that you enjoy making.
Before you get to another song, you're going to have to help me with this complicated electric.
Okay.
Right? I come from the years of carrier pigeons and birdseed.
They're the best years I've heard.
Where you can stick your electronic.
Yeah, no.
How do I do this?
This week, I almost failed. I almost failed at making a video. But then I remembered. ABC. Always be closing.
Put that coffee down. Coffee's for closers only.
It won't matter to me if this video doesn't get many views. It really won't. Part of the reason I love uploading weekly, and I stick to that weekly schedule, is by the time this video's up, I'm already on the next one. I don't have time to think about how well this one's doing. The process of putting it together is mine, and once it's out there, it's not. I have had to let go of it. Whatever happens, happens. Hopefully, it inspires and motivates and delivers something to anyone that spends the time watching it. Now, it won't matter to me if this video doesn't get views, but it would haunt me to my core, that I didn't do my very best to finish what I'd started. The artist Tom Sachs, supposedly on his studio wall, he used to have the quote, "It won't fail because of me." It's a quote inspired by NASA's Apollo missions, actually. Tom Sachs just popularized it. In my life, my journey as August Radio Project, as Ben, the human, I think, my journey won't fail because of me. Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and Patreon if you're feeling really committed. I do have an album out, keep showing up. You can only get it from me on my website. I'm currently writing a book, it's called Busking is the Answer, A Musician's Guide to Street Performance. It will be out soon. And yeah, see you next week. New video every Monday. Peace, love, happiness.